Alright everyone, it is budget magic time. I have no idea how this week's deck is going to go. This one is by request of someone that watches budget magic. They love Mill, and they were just getting back into Magic after years of not playing, and they asked if there's any Mill decks that are playable. And there obviously aren't any in Standard at the moment. There's just not the tools. But it might be possible to make a budget Mill deck in Modern. So this is one attempt at a budget Mill deck for Modern. So let's see how this goes. Anyway, this hand, I guess, is fine. Vision Cycles, Mind Funeral Mills, and we have a couple Shelldock Isles, so we'll keep it, I guess. We'll see what our opponent is up to. Oh. So our opponent's like 5-color humans or something? Like, jeez. I would like to Mind Funeral before we Visions. Alright, let's just Shelldock Isle here. This might be a tough matchup against a fast aggro deck. We might need to put this... Let me expand this a bit. So our options are Archive Trap, which is good mill, Crypt Incursion, which might be life-saving when we get to it, because it gains life for each creature that it exiles from the... It exiles all creatures from a graveyard and gains... is it 2 life for each creature? 3 life for each creature. So I think we got to put Crypt Incursion there, even though we like Archive Trap. Plus, we do have a copy of Trapmaker's Snare, which lets us get to our Archive Trap. Our 4 Archive Traps. We might fire off of Visions next turn, even though I would like to be able to cast the Mind Funeral first and maybe power it up a little. I did not realize Experiment 1 was a human. That's kind of scary. Jesus Phantasm. Alright, so I guess we... we might need Divisions. I guess we play Jace's Phantasm. And just play another island. And then hopefully next turn, if we can hit 10 cards off of our Mind Funeral, we'll be able to make Jace's Phantasm big enough to block. Mantis Rider, also a human. Good lord. I didn't realize that was a human either. I guess it makes sense. I guess I always focus on the Mantis and not on the little human riding the Mantis. Oh, so we are taking some serious beatdowns at the moment. Alright, so we need to... We're going to Visions from Beyond here, cycle it. Another Visions from Beyond. How much damage are we taking? Oh man, we're like dead no matter what. Yeah, well, that was fast. Our opponent had an extremely aggressive draw. So from the sideboard, our options are more removal and dismember. And that's about it. Set Adrift is mostly there for Leyline of Sanctity, which pretty much beats us. Yeah, I think we just run it back. I think that was basically a nut draw for our opponent. They had all their colors of mana and 3 1-drops and were on the play. Well, I guess this is better-ish. We only have 1 land. We get to lead on Hedron Crab, and hopefully Thought Scour into another land and start milling that way. Should be able to get our Jace's Phantasm online pretty quickly, assuming we can find some lands. And our opponent does not have a 1-drop. That is not a land. I guess we just Thought Scour our opponent, see if we can find a land. No, we find another Thought Scour. Might as well open up the graveyard. Hitting 2 Ancient Ziggurats, and we just gotta pass the turn, unfortunately. We can try it again next time. Dark Slick Shores for our opponent, still passing the turn. So this is like 5-color humans? No, oh, so many Hedron Crabs, but no lands. A Doomblade? Oh. We've milled 4 5-color lands, but we can't draw a land ourselves. And our opponent is finding their lands. Anyway, Sin Collector, okay. Gets to exile something. Our Jace's Phantasm should be good eventually. Still, I mean, ideally we would draw a land, be able to play a second Hedron Crab into a land, and get a bunch of mills going on. They might take the Dream Twist, I guess, or the Doomblade. Mind Funeral is... yeah, they take the Doomblade, okay. Let's see if we can draw a land now. We've been drawing a lot of extra cards, but still not finding land. So now I guess we play... I don't even know. I guess just another crab? This is frustrating, because this hand would be really good, and our opponent's draw wasn't too fast. Like, we should be winning this game. And our opponent is hitting their 5-color lands now. It's a little disappointing. Falkenrath Aristocrat, okay. Of course, why not? Well, there's a land finally. So I guess we Shelldock Isle, milling our opponent twice. We're gonna need a Crypt Incursion. There's a Crypt Incursion. We would like those lands too, but what can you do? One creature, Mantis Rider. There's some more creatures and a Meddling Mage. So then I guess we play the Jace's Phantasm now. We're still a long ways away from activating our Shelldock Isle, unfortunately. Library has to have 20 or fewer cards in it. And our opponent's at 39. We can block, but then our opponent sacks Sin Collector and kills our Phantasm. So I guess we just take it for now. Down to 10. Our opponent can't be playing too many non-creatures in a deck like this. What the f is going on? Oh my god. This deck is a monstrosity. Seemed like a humans deck, but no, it's not a humans deck. It's just a pile of crap. Well, I guess we play Hedron Crab. Island for the triple mill. Man, if we can... Oh, I don't think we can do it. We need our opponent to play a fetch land, which apparently they're not playing in their deck. That's what we need. Another Falkenrath Aristocrat, of course. Our opponent's going to attack with everything. Well, we gotta block an Aristocrat and put 2 in front of the rhinos. We would have won if we had hit 1 more land in a more reasonable time frame. Opponent sacks the Sin Collector. Kills our Phantasm. Now I'm not even sure what our out is. We can Dream Twist here. Well, that sort of gives us a shot. Terramorphic Expanse. Mills 2. Can sack Terramorphic Expanse to get a swamp. We might get out of this. Sack Terramorphic Expanse for a swamp. Mill 2 more. That puts our opponent down to 20 cards. Now we can pass the turn. Our opponent's going to hit us for a ton, but how many creatures are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So our opponent's going to hit us for a ton, but we get to gain 34 life. Which might be enough. Oh wow, it's 3 life apiece. That puts us up to 57 life. Yeah, that is likely to be enough. What is our opponent going to name with Meddling Mage? Probably Mind Funeral, I guess. Yep. And not Vine Paladin. Well, there's a Dream Twist. No land. Alright, so I guess we pass the turn. Meddling Mage was a good draw for our opponent. What does this do? For each untapped creature you control. That doesn't seem too good. Another Falcon Wrath Aristocrat. So the question is going to be, do we draw an untapped land? If we draw an untapped land, we'll win. If not, we just lose. That's a lot of damage. So we get to Dream Twist. Flashback Dream Twist. Untap land? Oh man! We're 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We might still live. We get to cast Breaking, which mills 8. So our opponent is down to 4 cards. Dream Twist is an instant, right? Alright, so if we can... Oh! This is going to be close. 4, 8, 12, 13. Another Not Vine Paladin. Oh my gosh, they're running well. I think that kills us. And they only won because we got mana screwed. But I guess that's what happens. We were so close to winning this match, even while getting mana screwed.